welcome. We are so glad you're with us. Life is good because we have music, and tonight we've got some great, just great music for you. And it's been such a beautiful day. We have artists outside. We have Ryan Benya, who's been working with us for many years, coming to us from California. And we have some new releases tonight. So there's a lot of excitement. So we hope you'll stay with us the entire evening. First, I'd like to introduce, though, this young man. His voice is so amazingly soulful. I had the opportunity to meet Evan Espinola through his mother, Lorraine Duisit, who has worked with Paul. They've been musicians together, songwriters and performers in Trapezoid for many, many years. But one of our first sessions, he came on and did some music with his mother. And let me tell you what, this guy rocks. It's just amazing. He is so soulful. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to open it up with Mr. Evan Espinola. Evan.
Yeah. KPA.
Thank you.
Oops, give me a second here.
Well,
Sorry.
in 1 second, as soon as they're there.
There we go.
There we go. See, he even looks it. Check out the shades, okay?
And Lorraine, you're backing a little bit out of the screen, so lean forward instead of back.
Yeah.
To yours as your
I gotta leave. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Best to put it out of mind, out of frame. Oh, but no matter where I go, your memory remains. Searching all over, but can't seem to find a change. Always seem to stay the same, but I never give in. So with the wind, I'll ride away. Chasing the sun into another day. Oh, don't you follow in the footsteps of yourself.
Wow.
Thank
That
you.
is
Oh,
amazing.
Fantastic, you guys.
Okay, so Evan, where did you find this voice?
Kind of something that I was born with. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, Evan is certainly from a musical family with Lorraine, and his dad, Tom Espinola, is a fantastic musician also. And it's lovely to have him here. You know, I've known him since before he was born, because I've known Lorraine for close to 50 years now. And we played music together throughout the 80s and continue. Lorraine lives around the corner, and we get together and play some music. But, fantastic, Evan.
That was
and Lorraine.
amazing.
Yep.
So can't wait to hear more. Can't wait to hear more. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, so our next performer, she's also just this amazing woman who has been performing, not only working through Kid Pen Alley and working with some of our programs, including some new programs, but she is just this amazing songwriter, very soulful, very spiritful, and she happens to be part of a very brand new release that has just come out. I'm going to have Paul talk a little bit about the new release, because I think it's very powerful, it's very timely, and its message is one that we all need to hold to heart. Paul, you want to talk a little bit more about it?
Sure. So this is a song we wrote with kids from Patrick Henry School of Science and Art in Richmond. Patrick Henry is the first charter public school in the state of Virginia. And we took the kids to the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts as part of our Music of Art program that we developed with the museum. And they would pick out what they wanted to write about. And they decided they wanted to write about this amazing painting, which I will get it out and show it to you at the
At some point.
end here, because I didn't think about that beforehand, and I'd rather get Lea playing. But it's so it was a painting from 1862 by an artist named Eastman Johnson, and he was near Centerville, right at as McClellan and everybody was at the Battle of Manassas, and he saw this family of black slaves escaping, 3 of them on horseback, and he painted that vision. It was a very powerful painting. The kids wrote this song called On Our Way to Liberty, and I found it to be a very both inspiring song and a very, very inspiring story behind it. Lea sang it for us. Leah's in the Kid Pen Alley Band as well as in my Three Good Reasons trio, and is just such a fantastic singer, songwriter in her own right, and also works with us writing songs with kids in Kid Pen Alley. The other person who is featured on this song is my old friend Howard Levy, who Lorraine and I first met at the Winnipeg Folk Festival back in about 1982. And we've played with Howard off and on over the years. Howard is the world's greatest harmonica player who probably ever lived, but he's also a ridiculously great pianist. And he plays in the band Bela Fleck and the Flecktones. So anyway, we're going to get Lea to sing this song, and maybe at the end of the show I'll play a little bit of the recording just so you can hear that version of it also. So let's turn it over to Lea Morris.
We don't know where we're going, but we'll follow the stars, 'cause there's hope for freedom and a new life. We are on our way to liberty in the dark of night. We're running from injustice, from the shackles and chains. We whisper in the dark, we follow our hearts. We are on our way to liberty in the dark of night. We're scared and we're frightened, but we know it is worth the risk. We can almost taste the freedom that's here upon our lips. We reach the mountain they can't steal us back. 'Cause we're free men now, we're safe from their traps. We are on our way to liberty in the dark of night. We're scared and we're frightened, but we know it is worth the risk. We can almost taste the freedom here upon our lips. We've reached the mountaintop, they can't steal us back. We're free men now, we're safe from their traps. We are on our way to liberty in the dark of night. We are on our way to liberty in the dark of night.
I have to tell you, it's just so powerful the way you sing it. When we get a chance and show the actual photograph that inspired this, you know, we're all, regardless of where you live, what circumstance you may be in right now, we're all trying to find our way, you know, to liberty. We're all trying to get free, to find our lives again, and it is just so incredibly powerful. And I can't think of anyone who sings it with more passion than you do, Lea. It's just fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl.
So, Mr.
Okay.
Paul,
Well, I want to just say hello to a few friends we have out here in our Zoom room, and you all can unmute yourself. I see my dear friend Chicago Mike Beck is out there. And now,
hey, Mike.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Mike. Mike is an amazing musician. I met him at Rocky Mountain Song School, where I've been teaching for 27 years or so. And he started off as a student there. He's a teacher there now. And Mike and I planned this incredible workshop in Italy for this past May with
Good
Tom Paxton.
timing.
Great timing. With Tom Paxton, Issei Barnwell,
And life changed.
and Mike and us, and a fantastic Italian songwriter, Giampiero Alessio. And who am I leaving out here? Am I leaving anybody out, Mike?
Issei Barnwell, yourself, myself, John Piero. Yeah, I think that's everybody.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, if we were just about ready to book those flights and then
Yeah.
change.
But it's just delayed, not destroyed.
Oh, absolutely. But talk about another rocker. Let me tell you what.
You know,
Chicago Mike, he can rock it out.
He does.
So
Thank
we're
you,
really glad that you joined it with us. That's awesome.
You know, and thanks to Donna Bukevich, she just wrote in and said, this gal can really sing, talking about Lea. And I told her that a long time ago. Lea is just totally fantastic singer.
Dawn is a great songwriter. She is local in Warrenton as well. She's just, you know, written songs with children, and she's just a fabulous songwriter in her own rights as well. But yeah, Lea rocks it.
And we want to remind you that we do have a tip jar that gets split among the musicians each time. And we so appreciate your support. And it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. That gives you for Venmo and PayPal. But in the meantime, I think Cheryl and I are going to sing a song inspired by what Lea just sang. This is a song I wrote with, I think it was fourth graders down in Elkin, Virginia. I'm sorry, Elkin, North Carolina, right over the Virginia border. And I said, what do you want to write about today? And this was a school that was like 98% white. It's very rural. And they said racism. And I thought, wow, that is very, very interesting. So we wrote this wonderful song called Skin. It's just the suit you're in.
Now, you know know, Leah, you can sing harmony, but we're going to be a little delayed. I'm just kidding. Here we go. I want to know who you are. Don't want to judge you by your car. Can you speak the truth? Can you sing like Ray? I want to hear what you have to say. Skin, it can be pretty thin, our skin. It's just the suit we're in. Skin, skin. You know, I want to know what's in your heart. Don't matter if your skin is light or dark. I don't care where you live or what you wear. If you got cornrows or bleached blonde hair, your skin, it can be pretty thin. Your skin, it's just the suit you're in. Skin, skin. You know, I had a dream like Dr. King. What it stood for made us think that all God's children are just the same, with different faces and different names. Their skin, it can be pretty thin. Their skin, it's just the suit they're in. Skin, skin. Everyone sing it with me. Skin, skin.
Oh, we go out the way we came in our
Skin,
yes, in our skin.
skin.
So you might as well be yourself, not some pseudonym. Cause you look so beautiful.
Skin,
You look so beautiful in your skin, your skin.
skin. Let's find a way to begin again in our skin.
Okay. Thank
Now,
you.
I really hope you all were out there singing or swaying or something out there. Not quite sure. But so much going on. So we got to get a little bluesy again. And we're going to have to jump back outside. And I know Evan and Lorraine have got some more amazing songs for us. So tell us a little bit about what you're going to do and, you know, kind of how it all came about.
That first song was called Footsteps. What was that one? 2 years ago? So basically a group that we play together in locally, well not too much anymore, but yeah, we called ourselves Copper Cup. And we got together, it was Matt Berta, Dylan Dwyer, myself, Lorraine, and Robert Smith, Smiggy, as he's known. But yeah, we kind of just got together and started making music, and a couple of friends of ours were the managers over at the pub, and they said, hey, you know, the whole licensing thing with covers, a lot of bands aren't playing, and we had, you know, they knew that we played original music, so it kind of just spiraled out of control a little bit, and now we have 20, 30 songs that are all originals that we don't really
Awesome.
know quite what to do with yet.
All right.
So, yeah, this one's called My Friend. Right.
My friend, where you been for so long? I've been wondering where you gone. Are you living your life or scared of what's to come? the only one. You're not the only one. No, no, not the only one. Not the only one, babe. Claim to have seen it all. Never step past that door. World's waiting right outside. Put on your shoes and go. Why risk, why wait, why try? Just to fall again. Well, no risk, no reward, no, no, no gain come without some consequence. No wait, no wait, no wait, no wait, don't come without consequence. But you're not the only one, no, no, you're not the only one. Yeah. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, you know I'm coming home, right back home to you. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, you know I'm coming home, right back home to you.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's the question. Do you guys like sit at home all day and like you're playing and just kind of, you know, doing harmonies and working this stuff out, or?
We did some practicing before. A lot of goofing around and having fun though.
Oh, I think it's so inspiring, and I just think it's very endearing for both of you there. And Lorraine, you are my idol because I think female bass players are like freaking awesome. So you just got to know that, okay? We bow, we bow. All right, so Miss Lea, we're coming back. We've got to hear more.
So this song, you know, I like to do 6 degrees of separation between the last song that was played. It's one of the fun things about being in a round robin. This is a song that I wrote for a friend. It was inspired by my friend Sylvia, actually. And her life and my life trajectory could not be more different. But the song was inspired even before I realized I wanted to write a song for Sylvia and me. By attending a concert of India Ari, who is a wonderful singer-songwriter, who basically stood on stage in front of 500 people and broke into tears and brought everyone else to tears by confessing that her choice to pursue her musical career as strongly as she had made her feel also as though she had to choose between that and family. Wow. And, you know, that document we all, or many of us, hold so dear says we all have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of happiness, but it's so much of an inside job. You know, I think we spend so much of our time pursuing, and thinking that there's something we can do or have that will create happiness for us. And what I'm learning more and more in this time, where, where can I go? What can I do right now? Is happiness, the pursuit of happiness has to be inward. So this song is for Sylvia and for India and for me. Jill wakes up 2 a.m. on a Monday. The company car waits. Her sheets are soft and cold. She packs her bags, another flight, a new hotel. It's a routine she knows well. She's got places to go, but she'll be 40 on Thursday. Why should she mind? Celebrating on a plane with peanuts and wine. Everybody tells her you got it all that money can buy. You got a real good life. You got it all, oh honey, don't cry. You got a real good life. Jane wakes up Tuesday at 2 a.m. for her diaper bag weigh-in. 3 kids and a minivan. She's put her time in those hospital stirrups. Oh, they vomit and cough syrup. A real good family man, and she'll be 40 on Thursday. Why should she care? She'll dress it up her way with a bouquet from her kids in her head. And everybody tells her you got it all that money can't buy. You got a real good life. You got it all, oh honey, don't cry. You got a real good life. It's not everything you wanted. Why is it what we haven't got that leaves us haunted? You got it all. Don't cry, you got a real good life.
I bet she was like, what did she say when you played that for her?
I haven't shared it with her
Oh, no.
as a song that I wrote for her. It just followed a conversation we had about choices she'd made and choices I've made, and here we are. I'm not entirely sure how she'll receive it. So I share with everyone else.
I think she'll love it. Such
Boy,
great song.
All kinds of world events happening here, first
Yeah,
time.
right.
But, thank you, Lea, for saying what you said, and that it is so important to find the happiness. It's in here. And we just have to keep reminding ourselves of that. And I find that to be quite a theme that rolls through a lot of your music, those soulful passages, how do we travel from one place to another? So Thank you for sharing that. That was really, really wonderful.
Wonderful,
Enjoyed it.
Leah.
Thank you.
And I see some dear old friends of mine out in the audience tonight. Ruth Rogers, who we used to live in West Virginia, and Trapezoid was based in Elkins, West Virginia for many years. And our best friend in Elkins, West Virginia were Hugh and Ruth Rogers. And I see that Ruth and Hugh are out there in the audience tonight, and I just want to say hey to them and also thank them. Ruth, when my late wife Julie was ill, Ruth would come and spend a week at a time helping take care of Julie. And that's really the sign of the most remarkable friendship there is. So thank you, Ruth. And I also see that my best friend from high school is there.
High school? You went to,
I went to high school.
when was it?
It was back in the 1800s, about the same time that he painted that painting. And I hadn't seen Jeff, I think, since not long after high school. And last weekend, he and another friend of mine from high school called me up out of the blue. And we had a wonderful conversation. I'm glad to see Jeff's out there tonight. So thanks for being here, Jeff, and hope you're enjoying the show.
Yeah, we're just giving shout outs as we see everyone pop up.
And if anybody has any questions or wants to say something, unmute yourself while we're not playing, hopefully, and let us know, because we want this to feel like a house concert, like an intimate house concert. So that's why we're doing it on Zoom, so we can see your beautiful faces out there enjoying the music, and also so we can hear from you. So we do have a chat both on Facebook and on Zoom, but we'd also just love to hear your voices.
So I think, Paul, amazing songwriters, not only those who are performing with us tonight, but, friends that are also in the audience. I think we would love to hear from you, an amazing songwriter and performer as well. So what will you play for us?
Well, I think now that you introduced me as a songwriter, I think I'll play a instrumental, like a composer would.
Do you know this? We kind of go through this all the time because I'm an educator. I'm a musician, but I'm a trained musician educator who went to the dark side and became a principal. Shh, don't tell anybody. So I don't always get all of my music lingo right. So sorry about that, Paul.
No, just giving you a hard time.
I know you are. Paul Reisler, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Cheryl. So this is a tune that we recorded on our Paul Reisler and a Thousand Questions album. It's called, the title of the album was At Night the Roses Tango, and this is the title track of it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, thanks, everybody. So, anyway, see if we have any. We got Monica Worth says we're third. What's it?
She says, we're thrilled to find that rhyme.
Oh, it was Haunted and Wanted. Were you thrilled to find that rhyme?
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
Yes.
Music's all about the rhyme, and it's really fun because when we're doing work with kids, sometimes putting lyric into form and finding words that rhyme, and their kids are hysterical, and sometimes they come up with some really, really wild stuff. But they've been doing some awesome work, and as a matter of fact, Lea has been working with Robbie Schaefer doing. They just finished a program all about listening and being heard, and it really engaged high school students in dialogue where they had a chance to talk, share ideas, speak out loud, be brave, and compose a song about it. And it's all of these things will be released and be coming out very soon. But very, very powerful program, especially right now, while we're all sort of sequestered in our little domains, our little kingdoms, so to speak. And we do, by the way, feel very blessed to be in this beautiful place. If we have to be one place or another.
Yes, we live in Little Washington, which is the largest town in our county. Has 124 people in it, so it gives you a good idea of just how rural it is here, and we feel very lucky.
We're very fortunate.
Because we can walk out our door and go for walks for miles. So we're very fortunate to be here during this time.
Absolutely. And having tremendous neighbors who are tremendous musicians. And so we've got to swing back around and say, Evan and Lorraine, we know you have more. So please share some more with us.
Yes, we sure live on a very musical road here. Lorraine and Evan live like 2 houses away, or Lorraine lives 2 houses away from us. And then 2 houses away from us also is our friend John Bourgeois, who was the conductor of the Marine Band for almost 20 years. And John was just over for drinks on night before last.
Social distancing.
Yes, socially distant.
Yes.
But it's a very rich musical community that we live in.
Yes.
So let's get back to Lorraine and Evan and see what they have for us.
I don't hear a thing, you're not listening quite close enough. You got to try hard if you want to look past the stuff. I'll show you where to start. Whoa, whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, yeah. Mountains in the sky, oh, they reach so high. Look out through the year. Train leaving pit behind. Thoughts racing through my mind. What will I come across next? Whoa, whoa, la-da-da-dee-da. I just want to be clear. I will stay sincere to you, 'cause you are the one I love. Don't you run away with me forever you stay. Don't you leave me, no, 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 no. Watch it trail, watch it pass. Let the moment last. Hush into the trees, I feel the breeze blowing on my face. Whether salty or clean, my face does gleam with happiness and joy. Give me something beautiful to see, and I'm at inner peace. Yes, I have found my nirvana. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Oh, do you have the answer to the questions that I see? Can you help me believe the things that I see a little strange? Whoa, 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 da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I don't know, so I get on the road till I find my home. And my bloody gypsy, so I roam, so I roam, and so I go. So I roam, and so I go. So I roam, and so I go. So I roam, and so I go, and so I go, and so I say, I don't know. Forwards I do roam till I find my home. Oh, I will roam to places unknown.
Whoa! Yes!
So,
Don't quite have an ending for that one, but
well,
That's
anyway,
a new ending, I know.
that
You
is-
guys fixed it. Y'all are working on that.
and Lorraine, Jim Burke and Virginia Smith asked what was the instrument you were playing there. So I'll let you talk about it.
Yeah, well, these are my mandolas. This is from 1924. It's an H4 mandola. And for Evan's birthday, I gave him the 12 or 14 or something
1914.
mandola. And I'm just getting such a kick out of the beautiful songs that he's writing on the mandola, because that's kind of what sparked my songwriting so many years ago. So it's tuned out of C, G, D, A. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Lame.
They're beautiful, I know. They're absolutely beautiful. Wow. Absolutely spectacular. It's wonderful. It's just so soulful.
that's a great instrument. I love mandola. It's the sound
Yeah.
it cuts through so well.
Exactly. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of the viola of the mandolin family.
Exactly.
All right, Miss Lea. We're coming back to you now. What
Yep.
do you have in store for us this time?
All right. Well, this is a newish song that was inspired by a song gathering. I don't know if you guys know, a lot of people who are used to singing together in person are gathering on Zoom calls and not so much giving concerts as creating sing-along experiences. And the way that works is that there's a song leader, and then each person is muted but encouraged to sing along, which is how I discovered actually the looper for this purpose. I had one in the basement for years and years and was like, I play guitar, so what do I need a looper for? Which, doesn't make any sense at all, but that was sort of my thinking. And then I heard a young woman doing some a cappella harmonies on here, and I remembered that I was raised singing a cappella harmonies. And although I don't have available to me now my aunts and uncles who I learned to harmonize with, I've got my kids and I can make them. No, I'm kidding, I don't make them sing, but I strongly encourage it. I invite them to sing. And I have this machine. And so one of the songs that we did together in that group was called, it was a light chant. And it was just celebrating the light in us. And it was beautiful, and there were movements and everything. But what it inspired in me was a desire to really honor the darkness, because we are a culture that is really kind of light obsessed. And I think that symbology carries over in a lot of areas. I won't go into all the deep, gritty details that kind of came to the surface as I was writing this song and thinking about it. But I will say there's so much richness. As Louis Armstrong sings in The Dark Sacred Night, there's so much richness in the imagery of metamorphosis and of darkness. And it's not all pleasant. It isn't all fun and easy, but it is all worth honoring and recognizing that it's part of our experience. So this song is called Honor the Dark. Honor the dark as you do the light. Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose to honor the dark, uncertainty and change. Deliver us from fear until only love remains. Honor the dark as you do the light. Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose to honor the dark, uncertainty and change. Deliver us from fear until only love remains. Honor the dark as you do the light. Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose to honor the dark, uncertainty and change. Deliver us from fear until only love remains. Honor the dark. Honor the dark. I choose to honor the dark. Honor the dark. As the butterfly slips free from her dark cocoon, as the evening sky reveals the light of the moon. I choose to. Sometimes fear surrounds us, sometimes there will be pain. But let the darkness heal you until only love remains. Honor the darkness. 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 Honor the dark. Thank you.
Oh, you're muted.
Yep. Wow.
That it's just all of those voices, because actually you grew up singing, with your family. Was it in through choir, through church choir?
Yeah, my mom's siblings, actually, all of them, they were the Jones family gospel singers when they were 10, 11, 12, stair-step kids, 7 of them singing harmonies. And I was the only one from my generation who gravitated toward that, to music really at all. But so I got it all.
Oh, girl. Oh my gosh. That was just, and so, I mean, have you, when you're playing with the loop, do you ever get one where the notes just really don't go well together?
I love that you asked that question. I got a loop of my spouse cooking, and I'm sure you guys heard the the smoke detector go off in our house, and it just kept coming up. And what could I do? I mean, I could freak out about it, or I could just keep going. it's a you know, practice of Zen.
Yes, I know. Well, you did it great. And
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Our last concert, Tom Teasley, unbelievable world percussionist, did a lot of looping. And so this week I got out my looping pedal also, but I'm not going to embarrass myself right now. I hadn't had my looping pedal.
He's looked at it. He's touched it.
That's the start.
I played with it. Oh, thank you, Leah. That was fantastic.
Well, we're going to definitely shoot around another spin, but I want to send out a reminder to you to please make sure that you are taking a look at the tip jar information at the bottom of the screen. Again, you know, all of the funds and donations are divided amongst the musicians, and it's really important right now because the arts, they are all online. You're not going to find a lot of live art. And what talent. I mean, hasn't tonight just been totally amazing? The talent that we've been hearing is just phenomenal. So please give and please be generous. It's greatly appreciated. It's all divided amongst all the musicians. We also want to give a shout out for, you know, all of the programs that we're working with right now online with kids. Talking about honoring the dark, finding your heart and, you know, within, and being with friends and reuniting with friends. A lot of the work that we are trying very hard to do online is with working with kids and writing songs with them. So we hope that you'll take an opportunity, if you have grandchildren or neighbors or know folks in schools who are absolutely panicked, not knowing what they're going to be doing in the next month, to check out our website. We have some great programs that really engage and give children a chance to be creative during this very challenging time. All right, Paul.
Well, I wanted to show people the picture by Eastman Johnson that
inspired. This is amazing.
That inspired that song. Let me pull it up here for you. Here we go.
This is a song, On Our Way to Liberty.
Yeah, so that was the painting that inspired
Can you see
that
it?
song. Thumbs up if you can see it.
All right, we're going to unmute you. Everyone, shout out. Can you see it? Yeah.
Yes, we see it. Looks great.
It's just a very amazing and inspiring painting. And while everyone's unmuted, say hi to each other.
Yeah, and hi there, Hugh and Ruth, my old friends there. I see the picture. And Jeff and Bob Williams is all out there. So
Yes.
in here.
Hey, Paul. And Cheryl. Good to see you both.
Likewise.
Always a pleasure. Paul and I found that we knew so many of the same people, even though we never really knew each other over the past, 4 or 5 decades. But I think Cheryl had to come up and retrieve him because we were winding chords after I played out there with Linda Heinstra. And we just kept thinking of yet another story.
I know.
And there were people who knew back when I worked at the Folklore Center in Alexandria when I was a teenager. And they were people I knew from teenagerdom, and I mean dumb in several different ways there. But Bob and I knew tons of the same people.
Yeah, these guys would have been outside till midnight talking and winding things up.
It's true. We even knew one of the same cattle rustlers. How many people can say that?
Claymore Hammock.
Great stories.
Great times.
All right, so we're getting ready to sort of swing through our next round. So, Paul, why don't you lead us off? And
well, I was going to play a song, but then Cheryl started talking about Friends, and I realized I have not played this song in our entire concert series. And I think this is our 15th or 17th concert now. And a song that we end every single concert with at Kid Pan Alley, we haven't done yet. So she reminded me by saying the word Friends. And
do you want to do it now, or do you want to do it at the very end?
Oh, yeah, let's swing around, and then
And we'll do it at the
And
end.
we'll do it at the very end because it's a great closing song. So let's go back to Evan and Lorraine.
They were taking a break. They thought, we get a break.
It's a little loud.
Yeah. You want to play mine?
Oh, I can
Or
play it
I
if it's
can-
in. I don't know if it's in or not.
I can't.
Tuning issues.
Take this. Oh.
Old instruments and humidity, right?
Still got his mom to tune his mandola for him.
We'd be here for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, you always need
Yeah.
your mom.
Do.
Yeah, and Evan, do you want a glass of milk or anything?
Stop it, Paul.
That'd be great.
Kick on back, let the good time roll. Take me back to the things I know. Why is everything not quite as it seems? Am I wide awake or living in a dream? I am who I am, can't change me now. I do what I please, and I will scream aloud. Oh, break away, it's time to change. Break away from the jail. Yeah, let's go. Take me back, take me back, take me back to a place I know. Take me back, take me back, take me back to a place called home. So far and yet so near. Sitting while everything else disappears. You only knew the things I see. Every waking hour spent thinking about things that we did, straight up wasting way back when, way back when, way back when. remember when we were kids, the foolish things that we did. Got to look back and laugh. Some things you never get back. Say the good with the bad. Leave it all in the past. Oh. Remember when we were kids, the foolish things that we did. Got to look back and laugh. Some
Oh, hey, Paul. I think you have it going on in the background on Facebook. That was really good, Lorraine and Evan. I can't hear you guys. Paul has you muted for a second there.
Did I walk on the end of your song there with that?
No, you're fine.
Well, I'm sorry. I saw our Facebook feed went down, and I was trying to get it back, and it's kind of complicated. I've got Lorraine and Evan on the back porch there with cameras and microphones, and Cheryl and I are in here in my studio, and Ryan's out in California helping run things, and Leah's over in Springfield, Virginia, doing hers from home. So it's a lot of setups going on, and really easy to make a mess out of it.
Gotta rock on.
Oh, let's see. So let me get my camera back and everything like that. Okay. Okay, Paul, take a deep breath. Click on the right thing.
Keep calm and carry on.
At least the fire alarm didn't go off.
Yeah, that's true. We could make that happen, though. I actually have lots of good effects, like,
Let me check these out.
Headphones.
For example, or okay, that's enough of that. Anyway, I've been very judicious about using those, however, but they're good. They're good when you have to cover up something that you've done. Well, we're going to get back. We're going to get back to Lea, and I want to tell you, Lea is. Well, I've been making music for 45 years professionally, and I've had a lot of great singers play with me, including Lorraine for many years. And Lea has just this both remarkable voice, remarkable writing ability, remarkable playing ability, and vision that I think sets her apart so much. And so I love hearing her songs. I love hearing her play, and I feel very blessed to get to play in a band with her. So,
I appreciate that, Paul. I hope somebody wrote it down because it was lovely. Thank you. I had to think when you said that I haven't actually been doing anything for 45 years. So
What do you mean?
well, I'm 42, so so it's quite a compliment.
just wait until your
See, what happens when the host has to take a very, very quick little break. But you did a good job, Paul.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Okay,
Sure.
all right. So Lea,
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you continuing this series, this service, inviting me to be part of it. But just in general, I feel like everybody who shows up and creates an opportunity like this for us to have something like normal, certainly beauty and togetherness in this time when those things seem and feel hard to come by. I really honor you guys for making the choice to continue to show up and do this. It's meaningful to me, and I know it's meaningful to everybody here. That's why we're all here.
Thank you.
And I mentioned those song circles, those sing-along groups. So I'm going to share a song that I recently shared on one of those. It's a call and response, and we're all familiar with those. I'll sing a line. If it resonates with you, please sing it back. Freedom is my birthright. Freedom is my I claim my freedom now. Freedom is my birthright, freedom is my birthright, freedom is my birthright, freedom is my birthright. I was born in freedom, I was born in freedom. I must grow in freedom, I must grow in freedom. I claim my freedom now, I claim my freedom now. So that's how we echo. Freedom is your birthright. Freedom is your birthright. Freedom is your birthright. You were born in freedom. You must grow in freedom. I bless your freedom now. Freedom to love, freedom to live. We're free to receive, free to forgive. Freedom is our birthright. Freedom is our birthright. I was born in freedom. You were born in freedom. I claim my freedom now. And I bless your freedom now. I bless our freedom now.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Feel so moved. It's, just a whole circle of friends and
Yep.
all of us together.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I thank you for that song, Leah. And I see Bill and Pam Gurley are out there on our Facebook audience, and they say hi to Lorraine and Evan, old friends of Lorraine's, and also Camille Hall. Thank you for the donation, Camille. And we urge you all, if you're willing to, and can spare it, the tip jar for the musicians, scrolling across the bottom of the screen, or you can also do it on the Facebook page that's up there.
So we want to take this opportunity before we sing this last song, just for a little bit of information. First of all, we are so grateful that you have all been with us and been coming and joining in with us every Sunday. We are going to be taking a break next Sunday, this upcoming Sunday. We will be posting and letting you know when the next Sunday
one's
concert,
on the 9th.
which will be on the 9th.
And it'll feature Marshall Keys and some very famous person called To Be Announced.
Yeah, we're working on that one. So we do want to make that announcement. But the other piece really is we want to thank Evan and Lorraine so much for being with us here tonight. Your soulfulness, your joy, the music is so beautiful, and seeing a mother and son together is so beautiful too. Yeah. So it's all this stuff happening. Leah, I think you have moved us in so many different ways this evening. I heard people singing. You may not have known that, but it was awesome. And so thank you for participating and putting your voice out into the universe. And so why don't we all join together as friends, and let's finish off this evening's concert with what we finish all of our songs with, Paul.
All of our concerts, yes.
All of our concerts.
This is one called Best Friends. I wrote it with third graders down in Dallas, Texas. It was a school that was entirely Hispanic, and the friendship among those kids there was really quite remarkable.
And everyone has got to give a shout out, Yoo-hoo, and happy new house owner to Ryan Benyo. He's up there.
Yep.
Wild, crazy guy, man. It's all been moving, and he's been with us all the time. It's just been awesome. Thank you, Ryan. for
Ryan
being
works
you.
with us he has a studio out in LA, and he works for us 30 hours a week, and he's responsible for all these great sounding recordings we've done over time. And also, I think what I'll do is after we do this song, I'll play the recorded version of On Our Way to Liberty, so you can hear it as we're going out. And it's got Leah singing and Howard Levy playing and John Carroll singing backgrounds, and I can't even remember who else on it, but it's quite a wonderful song. And do join us when Marshall Keys is here. Marshall plays sax both in the Kid Pan Alley Band and in Three Good Reasons, and he is totally awesome.
Totally awesome.
So since I have so many people in the audience who have been best friends of mine at various times in my life, and I hope still are, I want to sing this for you all, for Jeff and Hugh and Ruth, and for John and Tracy, and
Chicago
for
Mike.
Chicago Mike, and everybody else who's out there.
And Rahel and everybody.
So this is Best Friends. You all can sing along on mute. The lyrics are: best friends are always by your side. Best friends, they stand the test of time. They cheer you on. Best friends. Well, I've got 12 pet pigeons and a chihuahua named Mohican, a few cute fish and a parrot named Maria. You know, they keep me from getting lonely since I moved from California. Still, my best friends will always be you. Best friends, they're always by your side. Best friends, they stand the test of time, they cheer you on. Best friends.
Now, if you feel energetic, you can get up and dance. Spin around.
Well, here I am in Dallas with enough beds to fill a palace, and all I can do is think of you. You know, I like macaroni.
Me too.
And I like a pizza with anchovies.
Yeah, thanks.
But I like nothing more than I like you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Paul.
Best friends, they're always by your side. Best friends, they stand the test of time, they cheer you on. Best friends.
Like I'm at a carnival, you know?
Well, I've got 4 big diaries, 1 page for every secret.
I know them
And
all.
the worst kept secret is, I'll miss you.
At least for 2 weeks.
Next week I'll find some new friends and go to some school and write songs with them. Actually not, but my best friend will still be you. Best friends, they're always by your side. Best friends, they stand the test of time, they cheer you on.
Best
Oh, let's have a Tower of Babel. Everybody unmute yourselves and sing along, and we'll just see what happens. Best friends, they're always by your side.
Come on.
Best friends, they stand the test of time, they cheer you on.
Best friends. Do it again. Here we go.
Best friends, they're always by your side. Best friends, they stand the test of time, they cheer you on. Best friends, yeah, we cheer you on. We cheer you on.
For being
cheer you on.
best friends.
Woo!
With us.
I'm going to play the video of, oops, where am I here?
He's somewhere. Don't forget, tip jar is still rolling, so
Okay.
that's still available. Thank you so much for being with us this evening, and we're going to close out as you listen to the premiere recording of On Our Way to Liberty, featuring Lea Morris, Howard Levy, and the children who helped write the song. Be inspired. Share it with your friends. Post it on Facebook.
Okay, let's see. Here we go.
We don't know where we're going, but we'll follow the stars, 'cause there's hope for freedom and a new life. We're on our way to liberty in the dark of night. We're running from injustice, from the shackles and chains. We whisper in the dark, we follow our hearts. We're on our way to liberty in the dark of night. We don't know where we're going, but we'll follow the stars, 'cause there's hope for freedom and a new life. We're on our way to liberty in the dark of night. We're running from injustice, from the shackles and chains. We whisper in the dark, we follow our hearts. We're on our way to liberty in the dark of night. We're scared and we're frightened, but we know it's worth the risk. We can almost taste the freedom. It's there upon our lips. We've reached the mountaintop, they can't steal us back, 'cause we're free men now, safe from the traps. We're on